The next command line operation I want to show you is to start the daemon background process to take care of the sending and applying of the archive logs for you. So you will obviously have to start it on the primary to send the logs, and also on the standby server to apply the logs. So first of all, we're going to do it on our primary, and we're going to say -D start. Okay, this will take care of the sending of the logs. You can see that it says it started the daemon and it's successful. Now we're going to do exactly the same on the standby side. And there you go. And now it's running in the background and it's taking care of your archived logs. Then we want to go and do the next bit, and that is to do some activation on the standby side. So to activate, you can there's actually 3 new options that you can make use of. You can make use of the ro_test, where it will, and remember you are doing this on the standby side, where you quickly want to open the standby database in read-only mode and then put it immediately back into recovery mode. So this will take care of that. So you can choose to do that as a test, and all is good. So it's back to normal now. The next option is you want to actually do a full-on DR test. Now, let's look at this one. This will be an operation that's planned in advance, that needs sign-off from company management. You need to do this a couple of times a year, and usually after this is done, you will have to recreate your standby database, trash everything and set it up all over again. But with version 9, we've got the new functionality where you can actually do a DR test, where you take a backup of the standby database prior to the test, do the activation, and then reinstate it afterwards. Let me show you. So we're going to say -o dr_test. See what happens. It's going to ask us, do you want to back up the standby database prior to the activation? Yes, this is the point of using this. So we say yes, please. Do you want to make use of image copies or backup sets? We want to make use of image copies. I've got a small little database and I'm just going to switch to those image copies afterwards. Yes, also we need to tell it where do we want the backup of these files to be located on the standby host. It gives us a format. Yes, just use that format. And you want to be prompted to confirm activation before, well, prompted that it is you want to activate. Once the backup is completed, yes, we want that. And then it starts doing the backup. Okay, do you want to proceed with the activation? I think we are good, yes. Now it's going to activate your standby database, thus putting it in read-write mode for your DR test to be completed. As you can see, the activation is completed and your standby database is now in read-write mode. So people can now connect to it, do some testing. The sign-off is done of the DR test and everybody is happy. In an hour or two's time, you get the email or the notification that you can recreate your standby database. But we've got something up our sleeve here. Because we've taken a backup before the time, we can now just say reinstate and you'll see what happens next. It now goes and checks if there is any backups taken of the standby database. It found those image copies and we say yes, we want to use them. Do you want to switch to them? Oh yes, please. Proceed with the reinstating. Oh yes. So now what it does is it shuts down the open standby database or the activated standby database, and it uses the image copies to put the standby database back to its status prior to the DR test. And there you see it is reinstated. Now, just to make sure that everything is working the way it's supposed to work, let's quickly run a log app report. You can see that shows we've got no gaps and that our primary and standby is in sync. The last command I want to show you is how to create a support package. Say for example there was something wrong with this operation. You'll see all of our operations have some PID associated with it. So every time that we issue a command, a PID gets attached to it. So say something went wrong with this log app report. You want to log a ticket with our support, and the first question they ask you is to please create a support package. Now that you will do by issuing the following. So you'll say dbvctl minus d dev, which is our DDC, minus f support underscore package minus a, and then you're going to say the PID 1897. So this will now go and get all the information that is associated with this PID, which is attached to this operation, and it will bundle it together into this file, the support package. So you can see it's in USR Dbvisit standby support. So let's go to support, and you can see there we've got the support package. So you'll download this to your computer and hook it onto the ticket for us, and then we'll be able to review the information and hopefully sort your issues for you. And this concludes the command line operations which you will most likely use if you're not making use of the GUI central console. Thank you.